Hello everyone, it is MGNate and we got a very special unboxing today, so... Okay, I'm just gonna... yeah, it's the S23 Ultra, so... my dad, he was a proud owner of a OnePlus 10 Pro for about a year and a half now, and he liked the phone. But it's just been kind of rough because, he's a videographer, he's a photographer and videographer, and when he tries to take video photos, and especially video, like heck 1080-60, 2 minutes later, overheats and it just cuts the recording. Super annoying. And the S22 Ultra, from my personal experience, it was rough. Like, I'm a big Pokemon Go player and a big mobile gamer. I would go outside, it would be like 80 degrees. I would split screen 2 Pokemon Go's, the phone would get so freaking hot. And then my friend, he had a 13 Pro. By the time they would both be at 100%, he would be at 80%, and I'll be down at like 40. Like, it's, I know I'm playing 2 Pokemon Go's, but still, that's ridiculous. So Samsung realized that the S22 Ultra's battery life wasn't the greatest, considering. So that's why they worked very closely with Qualcomm to make a Qualcomm HN2 made for Galaxy Edition, where basically they worked very close, Samsung and Qualcomm, to optimize a specialized version of the HN2 for One UI. Well, enough rambling. Here we go. There it is. There's the big boy. That's a nice line. That's very nice. It looks just like the S20. Yeah, it looks just like the S22 Ultra, except the sensors are a little bit bigger. Coming from a Z Flip, it's like, wow, this thing is massive. I forget how big these Ultra phones are until you actually see them again. And there it is. There's the big boy. Galaxy S23 Ultra. Lime green. Alright, well, that's it.
Wow.
Wait, is that serious? What? Oh, okay, it's up here. I was like...
That's the smallest box yet, I think, isn't it?
I think so. Well, here's your Type-C to Type-C cord, and yeah, that. SIM ejector tube, whatever. Move that stuff to the side, but... Alright, here's the main event. So what I'm noticing with the Galaxy S23 Ultra, holding it in my hand, it's not as sharp. The corners are still sort of sharp, but instead of being, well, here's what the S22 Ultra did. It curved over the edge, but it kind of came to a really sharp point on the sides. It was okay to hold, but it wasn't very comfortable. So what Samsung did is they flatten out the sides here a little bit, and it's much nicer to hold it in hand. It's still a bit sharp, but yeah. Samsung logo. That's not coming off. Of course, IMEI down there. Armor aluminum rails. Oh, one thing that they were supposed to really improve on from last year's S22 Ultra to the S23 Ultra is Gorilla Glass Victus 2. The big downside with the newer Gorilla Glass models is, yeah, the scratch resistance is amazing, but for some reason they've just been getting more and more brittle over time. Like we've had phones with Gorilla Glass Victus 5, and they've been just fine. But then with the S22, S21, and any phone with Gorilla Glass Victus, the tiniest little bumps or nicks, and then it cracks. Just so brittle. So that's what the Gorilla Glass Victus 2 is supposed to improve upon, and it's supposed to improve the drop resistance on rough surfaces like concrete many times over the other models. Also, they've widened the buttons a little bit, so that'll be nicer. And yeah, maybe one powered on here. Oh, and of course, S Pen. Is it just me, or was the S Pen on this side last year?
I think they did switch a side.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, it was on this side last year. Yep, standard S Pen. Swipe to open it. But yeah, I mean, there it is. So there it is in all its glory. So yeah, and that right there was the unboxing of the S23 Ultra.